been a while since I've stood for 3.5 hours.
So the decision to rest the starters came why?
Because we're going to treat these joint practices like games, right? That's in 2 days. Like when you and it's a little bit more of a controlled situation in a joint practice, and so when you play a Thursday night game, right? You're walk through. Sunday play, your Monday walk through, Tuesday walk through, Wednesday walk through, then game. And so, we had a good week of work. This week we went 3 days in a row. Quez, I don't know, do they know about Quez? Yeah, Quez had a hamstring, Covey had a hamstring, so that's why they weren't going today. So, I didn't want to put anybody at risk and then going into the Browns joint practices. So that was the main reason, Jeff, and why we did that.
Speaking of resting people, we noticed that Gainwell and Scott were set, Penny, Swift, and the other guys, they had to play. What went behind that decision? And I know it's still early, there's a little bit of tape, but
yeah.
How did you assess the running backs the way they played?
I thought they did a good job. I thought there was a lot of pressures being thrown at us. That's always a tough team to play, a really well-coached team. Always. That team's always well coached. Really got a lot of respect for Coach Harbaugh. We wanted to see Rashaad go. Rashaad hasn't played in a little bit, right? And Trey hasn't played in a little bit. So we wanted to see them go a little bit. My plan with the back, and I have no problem telling you guys this, like the backs, I always like those guys getting tackled. So the first time they don't get tackled is in the game one. So, next game, Boston or Kenny will get a couple carries like Swift did today, and the next game the other one will get a couple carries. So it was just DeAndre's turn tonight to do it. That's what went into that. That's my philosophy with the backs. And sometimes, that's my philosophy now, but that doesn't mean I'm locked into that. So next year, if you say something to me like, hey, you told me to do this in the back, we'll see. All right? Okay.
Jalen Carter played 2 snaps tonight. Was that the plan, or did you see enough on that first snap?
Again, he's going to be in, a lot in these games in a couple days. The reason the starters warmed up, right? The reason they warmed up is because, again, I don't want their first time they go through their routine to be in the first preseason, in this first game. And so, we wanted to do that and with all the starters, pardon me, and then get a couple of the young guys some reps too. And so that's why he played a couple reps, and we'll see where he is. And we'll obviously he's going to play a lot during the joint practices, and we'll see where he is if what we're going to do next week.
Was pressure indicative of what you've seen on film in camp the first few weeks?
Yeah, obviously it's early. He's working hard every day, and he's had some really nice plays. He's very talented, and he's just got to keep working. He still has yet to make a play in the NFL, so he's just got to put his head down and work. But he's put some nice practices back to back, actually. So he's just got to put his head down and keep working.
That was the first sort of dry run for Brian and Sean. Brian obviously calling the plays. 14, I think, and 12 on those first 2 drives. The plays. How important is that?
I really thought Brian and Sean were in a great groove. I thought the communication was operating at a high level. Now, we still had some pre-snap penalties. We had a delay of game. And anytime you have a delay of game, it's on everybody. It's on me. It's on the quarterback. It's on the coordinator. It's on all of us. The offensive coaches, everybody. And so, but I really felt really good. I just thought Brian was in a great groove. Same with Sean. I just thought they did a really nice job with the communication. I mean, we stressed that all week. Like one of the things we showed yesterday at our team meeting was all the bad football that is played, in preseason. There's a lot of bad football, right? There's a lot of mistakes, and we just kind of went through, our process of it. And some of our plays were on that too. And so we really wanted to make sure we played sound football, with fundamentals, and also with high football IQ, with fundamentals, and also really good operation. And I thought that was really good. I thought the coordinators did an excellent job of operating at a high level.
Tanner McKee made a number of big completions tonight. What did you learn about him in his performance?
Yeah, I mean the first play he's in, he puts a back shoulder on I can't remember who it was. Was it Tyree? Tyree. I mean, what perfectly placed ball, and then we've been seeing that in practice. He's made a number of really nice throws like that. He makes just quick decisions, gets the ball, usually goes to the right place with the football, and is an accurate passer, and that's what we saw in college. And we're really excited to work with him. And I thought he did well. I mean, his stats might not look great. I don't know, what was he, 10 of 20? Like 140 some. He had some decent stats. I mean, you always want that completion percentage to be up a little bit, but I thought he did a lot of nice things and operated at a high level.
You stretched the field more than you've done this summer. Is that on purpose?
It's the same thing. Like what you get with the defense. That they're playing a different defense than our defense plays, and so that's sometimes that's just the design of the defense of what you're playing and him going to the right place with the football.
Marcus, we talked about the first 2 drives. How impressed were you with his ability to extend those drives, a couple third and longs before then?
Yeah, he did it a couple times with his feet, and then I really thought that play that he made to Greg Ward on the crosser was a really outstanding play of just how he kind of went about his process to get there. Him just playing good quarterback right there. It was really good to see him do that, and and operate at a high level. We know he's played a lot of games in this league, and that's what we expected to see, and he went out there and really played a nice game.
In your first season, you made a point of telling us you didn't want to show anything in the preseason because of the element of surprise. Are you doing that with the defense this year with the chance team?
I think we're doing that with offense and defense. I don't want anyone to really know that we could be doing anything when we get to game 1, game 2, game 3, and then by the time that goes around, you kind of know what we're doing. So. All our new wrinkles we're keeping in our pocket. All our thought processes we're treating preseason like that because we don't want to give away any answers. That's why we practice hard, right? Is to go out there and you can work that stuff at practice and then come out here and work a base game plan and let the guys try to operate at a high level. And so that's always going to be the philosophy. You're probably not going to see any new wrinkles from us. That's by design, but it's also there to allow young guys to go out there and operate at a high level, knowing exactly what to do so their talent can shine and so we can evaluate them.